Hey, Zink Dee here. Hope you're doing well today. I am sitting before you today without a guitar because the topic that I wanted to cover today is going to help you to become a better guitarist without a guitar. And it's basically your ear. You're going to only be as good a guitarist as your ear will allow. Just like you're only going to be as good a guitarist as your fingers will allow, or your equipment will allow, or whatever. But in this case, your ear needs to be cultivated as its own contributor of, the entire type of guitarist that you're going to be, that you are. So, along with this, you want to develop a musical instinct. And I know that those terms are, seem like opposites and they just don't go together. But a musical instinct is kind of when you're listening to a song, and I'm sure that you can relate to this. When you listen to a song you've never heard before, but it goes somewhere and you say, I knew it was going to do that. That's what you want to develop, because it's when you know what you should be hearing, and then when you hear it, it's very gratifying, but it also helps you to just get your confidence that, yeah, I know what things are supposed to sound like, and I get this. So what my recommendation for you to develop your musical instinct is going to be to just flip on the radio, flip on YouTube, Spotify, whatever, and pull up some unfamiliar music. So music that you've never heard before, and try to sing along to it. Like, as it's playing, you don't need to do words. I mean, just like, blah, 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 just do like, whatever, one syllable or something. But just sing along with it. And you'll find that a lot of times when you sing, you think that melody should go a certain place and it goes somewhere else. And every time you do that as a beginner, you're always wrong. And it just feels so, out of reach that you'll just, I don't know how these guys do this. But the more you do it, the more you start realizing, no, there's like a pattern. This is going to go a certain place, and I know where this is about going to go. As an improviser and as a teacher of improvisation, I try to get a balance of about 70-30, where my listeners will probably be able to predict where I'm going about 30% of the time. I want to make them feel like we're playing ball together. So I'll develop an idea and I'll take it where it should go. But then 70% of the time, I'm going to develop an idea and just take it where I want to take it. And then, if you're listening hard, you're going to hold on for the ride. But there's enough 30% of the time, enough times that come back that you'll say, oh yeah, okay, now I think I understand again. So that's musical instinct, is developing the idea that you know where music is going to go, what the sounds that should come next, and how to find them. And then as a musician yourself, you know how to present them, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. You know how to put that together and get it out. So if you have a sound in your head, oh, okay, this is the sound of a minor third, or this is the sound of G going to A. Whatever the words are to you, it doesn't really matter what the words are, but you have to identify the sounds. So I think that's going to be, a pretty interesting exercise. Put on some music you've never heard before and try to sing along. See how it goes. I'm sure that the first time won't be as good as the second time. Second time you do it, you know what to expect a little bit. The third time you do it, you start to see some patterns. So the more and more you start just kind of singing along to unfamiliar stuff, that's where you learn. You learn your musical instinct. Okay? So I hope that can help you. Maybe some of those times that you don't have a guitar, this is something that you can think about. This is something that you can work on. All right? So I hope you're doing well, and I will look forward to seeing you again on the next episode. Take care.